Do you know how to negotiate? Do you want to learn how to negotiate better when you're buying and selling phones? Especially when you're getting those deals that you know you can squeeze a little bit more money out of people? Well, coming up next. Hey guys, this is Broke to Beast, where we make videos about starting your own business, online or offline, as well as follow along my own journey. Before we start, if you like entrepreneurship and business content, make sure you go down below and subscribe, because we post videos every day. Okay guys, so now we're going to talk about serious stuff, because I got my blazer on, and we're going to talk about how you can negotiate better deals. Imagine you receive a lot of messages on Facebook or on Craigslist or whatever. A lot of people wanting to sell their phones to you. Now, how do you get the most bang for your buck in these conversations? How do you get people to sell their items, sell their phones to you for a lower price? First tip that I like to keep in mind every time I talk to a potential deal is I always think about what would happen if I didn't get this deal. And the answer is nothing. Nobody cares. And I can just get the next deal. I always have outcome independence. Wherever the deal goes, I don't care. Because I know I can get deals, and it's a numbers game. Sooner or later, I'm going to get a deal that I want. So don't be afraid. Don't be rude to people, but don't be afraid to lowball people and to set the price at where you want it to be to make enough profit. If you don't want to make only 20 to 30 bucks of profit for a phone, especially on eBay because you got a lot of fees, then just get less deals but get better deals. So instead of making 50, start making $100. I know there are plenty of people in the US that do this. Unfortunately, here in Portugal, I can't do that a lot if I want to scale it up, because I usually buy phones on eBay, and I do still have a decent margin, but I've never had 100 euros of profit. The most I've had, I think, was 70 euros of profit, and which is around $90. So it's close, but it's not there. But still, I work on volume, and I sell a lot of phones with a lower profit because it's easier to sell. And I make higher profit because I sell more phones at the end of the day. The second tip is, what's the best answer that you can give somebody when they message you? Sometimes the best answer for people that are messaging you is silence. You simply say nothing. So if a specific person wants to sell their phone for a really stupid price, you don't even text them back. Sometimes those people can message you back, and if they really need money, they're willing to lower their price a lot more. Imagine people are rude to you because you lowball them. Well, you don't answer. Sometimes they'll start thinking about it, and they'd rather sell to you for fast cash so they can get rid of the phone and get money. Another example of how this could happen is if people want you to go somewhere really far away just to pick up the phone, you know that you have deals that are closer to you that are more worth it. So sometimes people, if they really need the money, they will say, okay, I'll just come to you. Where do you live? Instead of having to go to their house or to a place nearby their house, they will simply come to you. Now, think about this. If you don't have a lot of deals, I wouldn't recommend to using silence too much, because if you're in a place where it's harder to get deals, especially if you're in the beginning, you might as well just get as many deals as you can, put in the hard work. Only when you're making higher profits and you're making more money and you have a lot of more deals and a lot more options is key. That's when you can start using silence to your benefit. Alright, the third and last tip to negotiate better and to get better deals is to use words such as cash ready, immediate cash, I can pick it up today, I can drive to you, even though sometimes it's not the best, but you can drive to people and meet up with them. I can buy your phone today. If you give people immediate gratification for their phone, which is your money, you're paying them the phone, sometimes they will be willing to lower the price. So imagine you say that usually they want to sell an iPhone for $200, and you say, I can only do 150, but they're a little bit insistent on 200, and then you send another message and you say, Okay, I'll do 150 and I can pick it up today, or I'll do 150 and I have cash in my hands right now. If you use those kind of phrases with people, usually they'll start thinking, they'll start visualizing how it's going to go down. So it's basically today they're going to meet up with you and they're going to give their phone to you and they'll receive cash right away. So people are greedy and they want their fucking cash. So if you do that, you'll have higher chances of getting a lower price deal. Anyways, I hope this helped, guys, and make sure you leave down below your own tips, what you've learned when negotiating with people. This is actually an answer from a comment that I received a few videos ago from a subscriber, and I hope this helped to answer that. If you like entrepreneurship and business content, I remind you that we release videos every day, so please go down below and leave a like if you like the video, and also subscribe. I'll see you next time, and peace.